Hey there, Brandon Burton here. Thank you for checking out this video and specifically for checking out this page to learn how to pivot your chamber into podcasting. You may have or probably just listened to a great episode that I had with Angie Whitcomb where she talked about how her chamber, the Shakopee Chamber, has recently pivoted to podcasting. And as I record this video, we are in November of 2020, and probably don't need to give any other perspective other than that. But we are amid this COVID-19 pandemic that has affected so many small businesses across our country and throughout the world. And I just want to start by giving a huge thank you to all of you chamber champions that are out there that are really those champions for your businesses and your community, that are helping them survive, that are helping them look to where they can to get funding and to help boost their business and helping them pivot on their own scale to keep their doors open however possible. You guys are heroes, and I appreciate everything that you do. Very much undersung heroes, but I notice you, and I know others do too. So the purpose of this video, I just wanted to kick off this pivot to podcasting movement as we see chambers across the country are starting to realize the great value that there is in podcasting. And in a time, I feel like a movie trailer, in a time where we can't gather in huge groups of people, I'm sure you guys have become innovative in how you could interact and engage. I know social media has been huge for trying to keep that engagement up with your membership. But I'd be curious to hear what's working for you while also sharing with you this newer platform for you to explore. I know that, before 2020, there was just a handful of chambers out there that had a podcast. And now, as we've seen this chaos that 2020 has been, there's been a lot of chambers that are starting to pivot to podcasting because they realize that it's a way that they can get in front of their membership and their community at large. So in the past, as I've served the chamber industry for nearly 15 years now, I've noticed that even people close to me that know what I do for a living, they don't understand what a chamber of commerce is. And I know you come across that as you try to explain your value proposition to your community. So where I see a great benefit for a podcast is to be able to provide relevant content for your community, whether it's bringing on people from your school district or police department or elected officials to share different things going on in your community, but also to highlight some of the advocacy efforts that your chamber is responsible for and that you've tackled and where you're seeing success at. This will help your community to see what the chamber does. It allows your membership to see the value that they get out of paying their membership dues each year and supporting the chamber and really seeing how you guys are hard at work. But beyond just saying, look at us, we're a great organization, you're able to shine the spotlight on so many of your members. You can interview members. You can have them on and talk about their business. You can do a little spotlight. You can showcase new members. You can talk about returning members that have been there forever. You can talk about people on your board. You can just whatever. That's a beautiful thing that I love about podcasting. There's no rules. You can do whatever you want that's going to make sense for your community, which I think is in perfect alignment with the chamber. If you've seen one chamber, you've seen one chamber. If you've listened to one podcast, you've listened to one podcast. You have the flexibility to do this project however you'd like. I would like to help guide you, let you know what's worked for me, and give you some points and strategies. But more importantly, I want to help you be accountable. It's easy to say, I want to start a podcast. Where do I start? I can get you that. I have my free podcasting guide. Feel free to download it. It tells you where to start. Some people get that and they feel overwhelmed because even though it's laid out and tells you where to start, it's hard to get started. So I want to be here to help you be accountable, to help you set some dates and some real actionable items that you can do that will propel you to actually get your podcast up and going. And at the same time, getting things in alignment so you can start seeing monetization from your podcast almost immediately. This really should be a huge opportunity for Chambers to be able to add non-dues revenue back to your organization in a way that adds tremendous value to those that contribute and participate. So take a look at the information below. If you came across this video on YouTube or something like that, the website is chamberchatpodcast.com/pivot. Check it out and schedule a time to do a quick one-on-one, like a 10-minute phone or a Zoom meeting that we can discuss your needs and your organization and see if we can find a way to make this match up. But I am excited to start working with Chambers individually to consult on ways to get your podcast to become a reality and to be the most successful that it can possibly be. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to hearing from each of you.